Welcome to Downshift. My name is Matt, and this is my BMW M340i with xDrive. And you've probably seen it on the channel, and more recently, you've probably seen me taking it around Road America's Motorplex. Again, thanks to them for letting us do our test here. And I was complaining a lot about some understeer on corner entry and some oversteer on corner exit. And it all kind of came down to the tires. But my friends at Kumho have given me some Ecsta PS91s, and we're gonna get them fitted and see just how much they can improve our time around this track. Let's get into it. So first we have to set a lap on the original tires. They're Bridgestone Turanza LS 100As. And they came on the car when I bought it, and I believe they're pretty new because the listing photos online had the car on some Michelins. But anyway, let's set the lap with the Bridgestone and see how they are. No front end, no front end. Okay. Ah! Windshield wipers! Really kind of at the limit of this car. Just front end push and then rear end complaining on corner exit. See, no turn in, no front end. Okay, focus. Missed the apex. Hit this one. Come on power. Terrible. So as you can see, it was a pretty sloppy mess from the Bridgestones. A lot of corner entry understeer, and then a lot of on-power corner exit oversteer. Kind of what I would expect from an all-season tire. So let's get the Ecsta PS91s fitted and see how the next lap goes. So the Ecsta PS91s are a performance tire, a summer tire, and should be noticeably better around the course here than the Bridgestones. Side note, they're the same width and on the same wheels to keep everything as consistent as possible. Get it spun round. There we go, there's some temperature in the brakes. This feels so much better. Oh, I'm way early on brakes there. Good trail brake there. A bit. I still haven't put a clean lap together yet, but the car is so much more well behaved. So much more front end on corner entry, so much more back end on corner exit. So from over 1 minute and 3 seconds to now just over a minute is a huge delta on a 60-second lap. And the performance ceiling is just night and day different. It really goes to show that tires should be one of the first things that you do if you're gonna make performance modifications to your car. But it's not just the performance that has been totally improved, it's also the daily ride quality. The Bridgestones were run flats, and these Ecsta PS91s are not run flats, and the ride, which you guys will remember from my previous videos, the ride is one of the biggest issues I've had with the car, and now with these tires on, it's so much more supple. It doesn't feel as crashy or jarring over bumps. It still feels tight, it still feels like a nice tight sport chassis, but it feels so much more comfortable just day to day on the road with these Kumhos on. So I am thrilled with this modification, huge performance gain, and also a daily livability improvement. So what's not to like? So I do think with this new lap time that we've set with the Kumhos here, we are still going to be ahead of Paulo when we get his G70 back on track with his tune and his fatter tires. So we'll see that. But in the meantime, if you're interested in learning more about these Ecsta PS91s, here are a few highlights. These tires are comprised by a compounded rib tread design that increases stability and performance at high speeds. There's also a cosmetic application of a racing flag embedded within the tread, which gives it a really sporty and almost exotic look. It's also got a C-cut 3D design to enhance block stiffness, providing optimum braking performance and stability, something that you really feel on the track. And the 3D dimpled design minimizes internal heat, which maximizes block durability, so the tire will stay stronger longer. The sidewall's racing-inspired checkered flag design kind of works in tandem with that tread design that we talked about earlier, and just communicates the tire's ultra-high performance capabilities. I have to say, I'm just thrilled having these tires on this car now, because the performance ceiling is so much higher, it's so much more consistent and predictable on track, which helps me improve as a driver, because then I can trust my car to do the things that I ask it to do, and my daily livability and comfort has been improved. So my wife is even happier with these tires. So thank you to Kumho for hooking up the tires for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.